Hold on, I gotta use my... Oh, yeah.
The stuffed animal I won at the shooting gallery turned into a Dark World creature, too.
My little fetus.
God damn it.
Matrix verified as privileged worker.
Thanks, Dark World Clown. Oh, yep, there's the mayor. Oh.
Doc Larson.
Oh.
That's
And Doc Larson was
shit.
killed. Remember, he showed up in our
There's only
dream.
one more head left
Yeah.
to go. If the shapeshifter isn't Jimmy, who could it be?
It's you.
Who could it be?
That's the ancient spaceship. It's drawing its psychic energy from
I
this
thought he was gonna
power
say something
generator.
about... something else about Doc Larson's face.
Nope, just doesn't care anymore.
I mean, he's
I like
there.
their sexy lip spaceship, though.
Boop.
So time to put the Dark World teddy bear into the Dark World shooting gallery.
Boop.
You see in Soviet Dark World, you give prize to game.
Wow, there it is.
That was good.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to reverse that sentence.
Ever figure this out?
The
How?
machine stopped
Hint
working.
books.
Yeah, honestly, part of this is to sell hit books, but
this?
The creature fused itself into the machine. I've never seen anything like it.
It's almost no. It's completely different from this machine that fused itself to my arm.
also I just realized how fitting it is that it's the birthing machine babies that show up in the shooting gallery power plant thing.
Boop boop.
Boop, boop, boop,
Beep beep
boop,
beep
boop,
boop
boop,
beep
boop.
beep boop boop. Oh yeah, and
Alright,
now that the power's
back
off, I
where
can
we
go to
started.
I can get into Paul Cooper's I can get into the hardware store.
In the Dark World.
Yeah.
The Dark World store. The Darkware store.
Or I guess
Dark,
this is
dark
actually
store.
I guess
The
this
dark.
Actually, I guess this building is Dr. Sim's office.
Sure.
Also, yeah, the game's real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is Dr. Sim's office.
This is the design room for my first visit to the Dark World.
Is it?
Well, it's
oh.
better. Yeah, it's rendered a lot better. That's where we
I'll
found
never forget this
the
ghastly
plans.
thing.
Yeah.
The ancients used it to open my skull. I see it in my nightmares all the time.
Oh, from the first game's first cutscene.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Remember
From-
Darkseid 1?
Which
Things
I
were
feel like
better
is
then.
about as far as they got.
Yeah, pretty much.
What a cool cutscene.
Let's write a game about it.
Honestly, it's
Does
even.
anyone know how to write a game?
Honestly, it's like, well,
Tool.
I mean, honestly, it's even simpler than that. It's like, oh man, look at all this Giger art.
Whenever I
Let's
look
make
at
a
this
plot
hideous
around
thing,
this.
I feel a throbbing where the ancients pried open my head and implanted the embryo.
It's a very specific pain.
Not the head you're thinking of.
Oh boy.
Hey Matt, you want to talk about that gross thing you told me about today? That's actually a great time to bring that up.
Oh man, yeah. I was listening to Sawbones from the Maximum Fun Network, and they did an episode on the guinea worm, which is I guess I can't say what the oldest parasites are, but this is one that has been with humans for a really long time. So let's see. Anybody? I don't know. I'll put up a thing here if you want to skip it. We're probably gonna win the ring toss.
Look at that fucking elephant.
Yeah, look at that fucking elephant. What the fuck is that
Look at
elephant
those
deal?
fucking bears! They're just fucking shapes made in MS Paint!
No, they're fucking
Excuse me,
shapes
sir.
made in fucking
Maya.
logo motion.
Bryce!
You look like
Anyway,
Yeah,
talk
oh
about
yeah,
your gross
Bryce,
thing.
man. Forgot fucking
I heard that
Bryce.
some of the
I was
carnivores-
thinking
Anyway, forget about
I was
Bryce.
thinking
Talk about the
logo
gross thing.
motion or spectral infinity.
The owners merely misplaced it for a couple hours.
Talk about the gross
Money was
thing.
found
Yeah,
later,
if you
all
want to
of it.
skip this plot and Matt's gross thing, click this link.
All
much
right,
does it
yeah.
cost to play
So,
this game?
so the guinea worm
I don't want
is
your money.
a
The game's
is a
free.
parasite that actually like takes kind of a complicated
Okay,
but
what
simple
do I do?
route. So it's
Hey,
originally a
just
very
toss
tiny
ring
thing. It
around
goes
that metal pole over
into
there. So
water
simple,
fleas,
A child could do it.
and then it is it's imbibed through drinking
I'd like to
water.
play this game.
Now what happens is that
Yeah, be
when
careful, the ring's heavy.
the worms get into the fleas,
Hey,
they
you
basically
missed, pal.
they do a parasitic wasp sort of thing, where they basically eat a bunch of parts of the fleas that they don't need to survive, and then we use that to yeah. Now let's throw the ring around that condom.
Yeah, be
Yep.
careful.
Yeah,
The ring's
yeah.
heavy.
But anyway, so once you eat the water fleas, your stomach stomach
Bullseye,
enzymes
a winner.
will dissolve the flea shell that's now been created for the guinea worms.
Drive the carnival out of business if I
The
keep
guinea
winning
worms will
prizes like this.
then breed in your stomach. The male will die.
Survive your stomach acid.
Yeah. They'll survive your
Just,
stomach acid.
casually.
They'll breed, and then they'll breed in your stomach. The male dies because that's what happens in the insect world. But the female becomes engorged with eggs, eventually growing to be about 1 meter long. And once she is fully grown, she will proceed south, burrowing through the soft tissue inside. You will not know this, however, because most of your internal organs don't have nerves, but also because the guinea worm secretes morphine. So you would not feel any pain during this process until 10 to 12 months pass, and this fucking edge of the screen, yeah. So until 10 to 12 months pass when the guinea worm finally makes its way into your leg, and then at that point you discover a very painful red blister will emerge somewhere on your calf or your ankle. And this is to encourage you to put your foot in water.
Matrix verified as privileged worker.
And once it does that, it'll start dispersing its eggs into the water through this blister on your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing is, once it does that, you have the worm kind of hanging out of your leg, and historically there was only one way to remove it, and that is to grab the head of the worm and slowly reel it in using a stick. And when I say slowly, I mean you will draw this worm out over the course of weeks or months, because you don't want to do it too fast, because then the worm will break apart and it'll die and rot inside of you, and you will lose that leg and probably die because, infection.
If I'm reading this map correctly,
So
it says the power to the
this
recreation
disease
center
was
and
pretty
surrounding
widespread
buildings
for a
is
very
shut
long
off.
time. In fact, up until I think the 70s, it actually had there were still 3.5 million cases worldwide. There used to be a lot more than that, but sometime in the I want to say the
midsection resembles our
17th or
civic
18th
center.
century, people figured out that it was caused by dirty water, and if you don't drink dirty water, then you
It's
don't
obvious
get
where
this.
dark world creature belongs.
And that caused a lot of it to go away. But Jimmy Carter is kind of credited for almost eradicating the guinea worm
The machine stopped working.
through education and distribution of mesh filters
Except for
into
stopping its power output, this machine doesn't seem to mind
mesh
when another
filters for
creature is
drinking
merged
water
with it.
to developing nations. Before the Carter administration, there were 3.5 million cases a year. After in the modern age, there's less than 150.
Oh, wow.
And it's only in it's now you can only find this parasite in four African countries.
That's the miracle of modern medicine.
But the thing is, one of the things is that the only way to remove the guinea worm still is to slowly wrap it around a stick or gauze, or have really invasive surgery. And it's believed that the rod of Asclepius, which is the medical symbol that is a staff with a snake winding up
Yes.
around it.
Yeah.
It's believed that it's derived from this procedure.
Oh, wow. That's some fun facts. Are we done?
We are done.
Hey, welcome back, everyone who didn't want to hear that gross story. We're in the
Yeah.
dark world now. We did a thing.
Yeah, we won the ring toss, and then we took the stuffed toy, and we turned off power to the Hall of Justice, and now we're gonna go in the Hall of Justice and go through this locked door, to get something.
And for everyone who hung out while we listened to the worm story, I hope you liked that educational journey.
Oh yeah, and also the baby head left when we turned off the power. I don't know
Yes. Because
These
babies
dark worlders seem to enjoy
like
their
power.
tortures.
So yeah, internet. That's another reason
Who am I
to
disturb
be
these
slightly
people in
worried
their
about that
blissful
really
misery?
annoying itch on your leg.
Don't worry, it's fine. You've been drinking clean water, haven't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
haven't been to
Not
Africa?
the Hall of Death again. The only
Aw,
way out
not
of here
the
is
The
Hall
only
of
way out of here
Death.
is death.
My least favorite hall.
So I think
This
I'm.
corpse has been sapped of all
No,
its
I don't
fluids.
think I fucked up here. I don't remember why I have to go here.
To look at the skeleton
I'm afraid to
penis.
touch it.
Hello, skeleton penis.
Just touch it. Be a fucking man about it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I should use the thing.
Woman up and touch the gross penis. Everyone has to do it.
Gross penises for everybody.
At least once in their lives.
Well,
metal card
not
is encoded with
necessarily.
data. I can't read it, but
At
it looks
least
not like
once
you're
in your
forced to.
lives.
In fact, it's the exact opposite of that.
Sam, if you have not
'Cause
touched a
that's
gross
not
penis
great.
yet, that means that the days are counting down.
That life force leech sucked my body dry the last time I touched it.
Everyone has to touch a gross penis at least once in their lives. And if you haven't, on your deathbed, someone visits your goddamn funeral and sticks their penis in your hand.
Or maybe you discover on your deathbed that
is
the
not
gross
the right
penis you
word
touched
there.
was yours.
Yeah.
And I'm really uncomfortable now.
I'm so sorry, Sam.
This
Really,
corpse
you're
has
cool
been
with the guinea worm story, but not with us joking about gross penises?
No, he's implying the has part. Okay,
Yes, thank you.
not everyone has to touch a penis in their life. I'm sorry for implying that.
No, I believe
Thank
I
you.
believe, like, statistically speaking, half the population will touch a penis at one
Okay,
point in their life.
half.
Nothing happened.
What if
Right.
you went your whole life and never touched your own penis?
I think you would have some serious problems.
I mean, if you're
happening?
if you're a
Hey,
penis haver,
back in the
that's gonna make your sitch real hard.
Yeah.
What happened to me?
What were we talking about?
Hello again, Michael. You have destroyed your biomatter once more, I see.
Way to
Just
die.
throwing it away. Not a good Catholic, are you?
Please don't tell me that someone else will be sacrificed because of me.
Attend!
So we do, in fact, we do have to die again. We did have to die again. I don't know why.
Nice. Sweet moves.
Yeah, Mike Dawson doing all his own stunts.
Yeah.
Who was sacrificed this time?
Your
the blood
mom.
of the food hall proprietor now flows among the dead. The Dricketh guard executed him after learning he had provided you with food.
Aw, that guy was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that was questionable as food.
Much blood is
I don't
on your
know.
hands, Michael.
It abated the
You continue to fail.
biomechanoids.
Their sacrifices will be in vain.
Also,
So
I
no
learned,
pressure.
I learned that
Jesus,
actually
this place gives me
all
the
the paintings.
You need not linger
No
here,
shit, really.
Michael. I have my
But I
work
learned
to
that some
attend to.
that all of the
And
paintings
you
that Giger
have
did of the
yours.
weird gross babies, most of those paintings are actually
Please,
called
let me out of
biomechanoid,
here.
Yeah, yeah.
You are
Yeah,
free
yeah.
to go.
which is why they're called biomechanoids in this game.
And do not forget those who have died so that you may carry out your quest to save both our worlds.
Don't be such a loser.
Selfish bastard.
Well, I'm just gonna.
Why did
I'm
we
just gonna.
pick him?
I'm just gonna break perspective.
What's perspective?
Oh, Mike Dawson is the xenomorph.
Man, that was weird.
Man, I gotta stop dying. So I don't.
I'm sure that had a point.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I had to go there to keep the plot going. Anyway, there's like 3 different places here to go. So, yeah.
It's a rich game with many plots and stories to unfold.
Yeah. And also the
Some of those words were correct.
the Grand Wizard is gone.
Maybe not all together.
These papers look
Well,
important.
it and is.
What an odd sensation. I know that these
Maybe,
are the scrolls of wisdom. I'm as certain of that as I've been of anything.
I'm never certain of anything.
I was gonna say, have you been certain about anything so far, Mike?
He's been certain about everything. Just all of his certainties
Although
are
I can't
wrong.
understand the language on these scrolls, I have the feeling that there is great wisdom here.
It's like a book elegantly bound, but in a language that you can't read just yet. You gotta take some time, love. You gotta take some time with me.
It's just...
And I know that you'll find love.
It's...
I can't remember the rest of that song.
It's just the fucking game manual written out.
The game manual will not help you.
No.
Ever. In anything.
Although I know that's in what is it, in Space Quest, I think you have to in order to get past part of the game, you have to go into a future Space Quest game where you find the strategy guide for one of the older Space Quest games.
Which one's that? Like Space Quest 4
Space Quest
5?
4, Space Quest 4 or 5, and in it you go to like Space Quest 12
Still watering your lawn,
because it's got all
Paul?
these time travel mechanics.
Yes, the grass is real thirsty. Can't seem to get enough water. What's up?
What's up?
Grass. What's up,
I
Grass?
keep wandering back to Rita's old neighborhood.
You must miss her.
That sounds like what a criminal would do to a crime
I
scene.
was with her that night. I was probably the last person to see her
Stop
alive.
saying things like that to people, Mike!
You must
Isn't
feel
that
terrible.
cool? Tell me you think
Like
that's
I said
cool.
before, I didn't know her too well. We just waved to each other.
We also fucked like bunnies that one time, but everyone did that.
Well, I just stopped
We
by
had to
say
stop
hi.
though.
Take care.
I had to water
See
my
ya.
lawn.
All right, Mike. Take it easy. I gotta get this lawn watered.
God.
The grass is the real enemy.
Paul's hose is attached to this faucet.
It's the real evil.
As foes are wont to do. Hose faucets. So anyway,
Poser
let's use this
faucets.
thing that opened up my skull to
Hey.
turn off the water.
What happened to the
Instead
water?
of, like, my fucking hand.
Fingerprints, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure Paul Cooper's gonna...
This is too weird for words. There's no doubt that Paul is crazy enough to be a killer. Now I have to find some.
But where am I
hard
going to
evidence
find the
connect him to
evidence?
murders.
Well, he hasn't done anything or gone anywhere.
What the fuck is this?
Paul's bedroom looks fairly normal.
No, it
Does
doesn't.
it?
Yes.
Resembles my own.
No.
Yes,
no.
that's completely normal.
Yeah,
well,
you know,
I mean, this is Mike talking, so...
I guess it looks normal compared to the rest of his house.
I mean, like...
It's full of books, mostly war novels and westerns.
So what I'm trying to do is get Mike to notice the scuff marks on the floor.
Weird.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, look at those mirror
Paul's
physics.
desk, or at least what serves as his
Nice.
desk. Looks
That's
like he mostly uses it for paying his bills.
not that.
A neon cactus. How charming. This fruitcake is probably into country music too.
Yeah, sure, that's what a neon cactus tells you. So yeah, I'm trying to I'm trying to point to those scuff marks, but the game doesn't see them, so I'm like, maybe I can't do it yet?
Maybe they don't exist.
But really it's mostly just that the controls are real bad.
No one uses
I'm trying to
reading
decide what his
material.
lamp is. Is it a
Just
little
the
like
kind of
bell
book you'd
soup
expect any
diver?
normal guy to read.
The bell
I think
diver
so.
is the bell diver's the painting. Oh yeah, no, that's a diving helmet.
That's the lamp, yeah. Also, I'm very curious as to why all of these hooks, like, are just
I
chilling on
can't
his
leave
bed.
Without proving that Paul murdered
What?
Rita and the others. As crazy as Paul is, I don't think he'd fall for the hose trick again.
Just check all the drawers. Check every drawer.
I already did that. Yeah, no, it's this really obvious, like, fucking scuff mark on the floor that the game won't let me
Yeah, I
click
see it.
on. Maybe it's the desk. Maybe the desk
All
has
these checks
answers.
are made out
Why
to the
even
Department of Water
include
and Power. That's
the
crazy.
mirror?
He paid his water bill in advance through the end of the year.
Just so he could keep watering.
All of these checks are.
Oh. Like, if you're not gonna go through with it, why even have it? It's just weird.
If you're not gonna go
Looks
through
like
with
someone's
what?
had it there.
Marks.
Hey, there we go.
This bookcase must have been moved across the floor recently.
Pixel hunting.
Except in this case, I'm trying to find the
Passage.
invisible. I'm trying to find the invisible pixel. So, who wants to guess what's in Paul's room?
My God.
Did you guess Satan cult?
Paul's house
Well-
contains a dark world portal.
That's a really
He's
big
right.
candle.
He is
Wow.
the shapeshifter.
Wow.
That might be forced perspective.
No, it's a really
it's
big
a
candle.
huge candle, and those are enormous cards.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk right on him.
Honestly, that didn't change anything.
I'll be damned. I saw this book in the Dark World Temple. It's the Necronomicon. A set of keys. It's the only normal thing in this entire
You know,
room.
except for the light
Paul
bulb.
must have left them here accidentally.
Yeah, you can't leave normal things in the weird room. That clearly must be an accident.
What? Yeah, I like that.
Oh
Oh
no!
no!
Keep your unclean hands off my things, Mike. You're here to stop the messenger from coming, aren't you? Well, then you shall be the first to be cleansed.
Prepare to be watered.
Oh no! Oh, it's so dramatic! Oh, we're dancing!
Oh shit!
Oh,
Well,
It's
say goodnight.
Brute.
Give him a kiss.
Why did you try to kill me?
I'm sorry, Mike. The voices told me to kill you. They said you were dangerous and must be stopped.
I mean, they might not be wrong.
yeah.
What else did the voices tell
Really
you?
though?
They told us to prepare for the coming of the messenger. He will arrive any day now and cleanse the world.
Look, just because the
It
postman
has
shows
been
up every day doesn't mean he's gonna cause the
We
apocalypse.
have seen it in our dreams.
I don't know,
and
have
we
you played
prepared
Downpour?
Our souls.
God damn it! I'm not gonna dignify
I
that.
thought the,
Even
post, I thought the
actually.
postman in
That's fine.
Downpour was just there to be a wise old
Don't
black
you
man.
see?
Yes.
He is.
3 murder victims
That is the
were
apocalypse
members
of
our
Silent Hill.
otherworld cult.
It is the end
Killer has
of
taken
all
us
good
first
Silent
because
Hill.
There's
our
has
No, that's
minds
not true.
are already
Homecoming was bad.
There's more bad than good Silent Hill games, but
So
this
anyway,
is
we
Dark
just
Fate
learned.
too.
So anyway, we
Tell
just
me
learned that
you
everybody
aren't the
who's been
serial
beheaded
killer?
is part of Rita's
Of
book
course
club.
not, Mike.
Surprise, surprise! Rita's book club is a Satan
Never
cult.
done such
Hey, I was wondering whenever that was
Great.
gonna come back.
things. Pure as the messenger can perform.
And
such
also
deeds.
remember that
I knew
this is
my
also
time
coming back
was-
to remember how the mayor and Doc Larson and everybody said how they had a
What
special
were these
connection with
voices you
Rita.
heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out it's multiple meanings.
We contacted them a year and a half ago during a seance I conducted. They wanted things.
Money.
Penises.
Who's we?
You're talking an awful lot for a guy that just got
Myself
stabbed in the
first.
gut.
He hasn't
Once
talked a
we
lot for the
realized
rest of
we
this
were in
game.
contact with
That's-
the spirits
Also,
of
it's
the
Shakespeare
dead.
logic.
We formed the
I-
otherworld
yeah.
cult
Okay.
so that we could maintain
Or alternately,
permanent
Les Mis
contact.
logic.
That's a
Is
little
that what
more
all this
applicable.
occult stuff is about? Seances, contacting the dead?
Sing me a sad song.
Is that what all
Yes.
this occult stuff is about?
I've always
Cult
been
things
obsessed
and
with
other
cult
cult
signs.
things and that cult
That's
thing?
why I formed the otherworld cult. I so wanted to make contact with my
Oh,
mother.
OWC.
She died when I
Creative.
was a child, you know.
What kinds of things did the voices
Also, I
want?
like that this is almost
wanted us
becoming
to
the
worship
entertainer in the background.
They taught us a ceremony.
Yeah.
We used it, and though we didn't realize it, we became their slaves.
Paul, you're starting to look awfully pale.
I wonder why.
Paul, you're bleeding.
Growing dark.
Tell my lawn I loved it.
I killed him.
Water my
Paul
lawn
was
with my
obviously
blood.
the shapeshifter. I don't care what he said.
wait,
Who's going to believe me without any proof?
His
The
response
police would
here
just say that I was
is
jealous
Paul
of
was
him too.
obviously the shapeshifter.
One thing's
I
for
don't
sure.
care what
Gotta
he
get out of here
said.
before someone finds me
Wow.
with the body.
This is our hero.
Oh yeah, no, things get better.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. But we're gonna
I don't-
we're gonna see that. Let's see. Oh, we still got some time left.
Yeah, like 6 whole minutes. 5 whole minutes.
Anyway, we can get into Paul's hardware store
was
now.
Probably on this key.
Thank goodness.
We just killed a man.
We just killed a man.
I
So
mean,
I killed a man.
yeah.
I killed a man with a trident.
Might want to lay low for a while.
And then we're just gonna walk on the air into his room.
Dark in here.
No, it's
Spooky,
not.
too.
There's fucking giant window.
It's brighter in here than the dark world. Like,
No wonder Paul is so
But that's because
screwed.
it's night in the dark world.
what? Wait, what? What?
So scary.
Was that just a hardware pun about insanity? I think it
You
was.
don't see many of these mechanically operated cash registers anymore. I guess it's easier
What?
to rip off the customers with the
What?
electronic ones.
What?
A fire alarm. A lot of the stuff in here must be flammable.
What?
Was that a thing in the 90s?
What? I'm so confused.
Me too?
Don't.
Alright.
Oh no! Don't tell. No. God damn it.
Uh-oh. I better get out of here.
Because remember, the sheriff's deputies hang around Rita Scalen's house.
Wow, he was,
Wow. So that's
Gonna
how we
shoot
get
that
them
fire.
out.
Deputy Brown busy for a while.
wow! You
Oh my
killed
God.
a man to get into someone else's house!
Wow. Just gonna walk by that dead body in there. Yep. Still dead.
There's no one guarding Rita's house now.
I can get in there and jerk off on all her stuff.
3D graphics.
Strange being inside
Whoa!
Rita's house knowing that she's dead.
Whoa! This is weird.
Rita house.
What? She collected enormous woven things and giant tribal pots.
There's a
Oh.
letter here. It's in Rita's handwriting.
What does it
Mom.
say?
Not much happening lately. I went out with Mike
Hope I don't get
Dawson the
killed.
other night. He's a nice guy, but he has some emotional problems. In fact, he's starting to act like a sick puppy around me, and I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt him.
Why, that bitch?
What?
She was
What?
never really interested in
Oh
me.
my
She
god.
was just toying with me.
Oh my god.
In
She
a few minutes, I'm off
wasn't.
to my reading group meeting across the street at Paul Cooper's house. Now he's somebody I'm really attracted to. Tall, handsome, and good at fixing things around the house.
I wouldn't mind if
If
you
you
watered
know-
my lawn.
Glad
If you know what I
killed that
mean.
crook.
What the fuck?
Well,
What?
gotta run. I gave me a ticket for a free psychic reading.
Our
at the carnival.
hero.
I'll give it a try this weekend and let you know what the future holds for me.
Oh my
Kiss Dad
god.
for me. Love, Rita.
What a slut. I bet she fucked her dad too.
Can we kill Mike?
I hope we can. Well, to be fair, we've done it like 3 times already.
Can we kill him for realsies?
He's dead inside. It's okay.
Fuck Mike
I've
2015.
never been in Rita's
No,
bedroom
don't
before.
fuck Mike though.
It's not what I imagined it would look like. The decor is so odd.
Also, she's not here naked.
Mike is the worst. Whoa!
I saw a picture
He's
like this
also
in
a
Paul's
giant.
bedroom.
Yes.
Standing right in front of that dildo.
Mike for worst protagonist in a video game.
So there we go.
Period.
So here's the thing. I'm
James
trying to get him to
Sunderland.
notice the fucking... There we go. Oh,
Hey.
man.
Everything pretty much figured out, didn't you,
Oh
Mikey
my
boy?
god.
Well, I'd stop while I was ahead if I were you. The truth can be very ugly.
Also, Amanda, I refute that comment with James Sunderland.
Hey, at least James and his wife were like actually in love at one point in their lives.
Were they?
Yes.
Were they?
Yes.
Are you sure
I'm
about that?
positive about it.
Really?
Yes.
Because.
Alright, well, let's continue the discussion the next time. Good night, Internet.
Good night.
Good night, Internet.